Gary Sanchez. Getty Images. The Yankees stayed away from signing free agent stars Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, who wanted too many years and too many dollars. They also didn't acquire catcher JT Realmuto from the Marlins. Not pursuing Realmuto, who ended up with the Phillies, was a strong signal the Yankees believe Gary Sanchez will rebound from a brutal 2018 season. With the first official step in that process commencing Wednesday in Tampa, when Yankees pitchers and catchers report to George M. Steinbrenner Field for spring training, some believe the 26-year-old Sanchez will be the biggest story. Will his ability to block balls improve after leading the majors with 18 passed balls in 2018? How about reducing the number, 45, of wild pitches with him behind the plate? Sanchez is too good of a hitter not to significantly improve on last year's .186 average and .697 ops while limited to 89 games due to 2 stints on the DL with right groin problems. 5 postseason games didn't change the narrative. Sanchez went 3 for 18.167 with a .756 ops. He did hit 2 homers and drove in 4 runs in Game 2 of the ALDS at Boston. Sanchez can expect to draw a crowd for ball-blocking drills as well as eyeballs being trained on his batting practice sessions as he comes back from left non-throwing shoulder debridement surgery. I believe in Sanchez. It's not an important camp, General Manager Brian Cashman said this past week, when asked if the upcoming camp was an important one for a player who at this time last year was considered the Yankees' most complete hitter. He's our starting catcher and needs to get ready, Gary Sanchez. Charles Wenzelberg asked about Sanchez coming off surgery. Cashman said the Yankees will be cautious. I am sure we will red flag him at the beginning and take care of him, but he is healthy, said Cashman, who has to feel comfortable knowing Austin Rimini has developed into more than a backup catcher. This past week in Tampa, Sanchez refused to use the shoulder or groin issues as an alibi for the poor season. I don't give excuses, Sanchez told the Post's Greg Joyce this past week. Last year was a bad year. We're in a new year, a different year. A year ago the Yankees had 100 wins, but finished 8 games behind the eventual World Series champion and blood rival Red Sox in the AL East. And the Red Sox squashed the Yankees in 4 ALDS games. Sanchez missed a game-winning home run at Yankee Stadium in the 9th inning of Game 4 by a few feet to left field. Had it cleared the wall, a deciding Game 5 would have been played at Fenway Park. Though the Yankees didn't sign Harper or Machado, who still are without jobs, they made moves to improve a club that reached the century mark in victories despite Aaron Judge missing 6+ weeks with a chip fracture in his right wrist. With Judge out July 27 to August 14 last season, the Yankees went 25-20 after being 65-36 when he went on the disabled list. Lefty James Paxton was acquired from the Mariners, and free agents J.A. Happ and C.C. Sabathia were brought back to support Luis Severino and Masahiro Tanaka in the rotation. Adam Ottavino replaced fellow free agent reliever David Robertson, and Zach Britton returned via free agency to bolster a bullpen that includes Chad Green, Dellin Betances and Aroldis Chapman. With shortstop Didi Gregorius out until at least June while recovering from Tommy John surgery on his right throwing elbow, the Yankees brought in 5-time All-Star Troy Tulowitzki to play short. Tulowitzki, 34, missed all of 2018 with heel issues and hasn't played in a big league game since July 28, 2017. Infielder DJ LeMahieu, 2 years, $24 million, was signed to provide depth, but he has played just 4 games at short in the big leagues, where his primary position has been second base, 3 Gold Gloves, and he has a career .298 average. That could lead to second baseman Gleyber Torres filling in at short and LeMahieu playing second if Tulowitzki doesn't perform or is hurt. Even if Troy is completely healthy, there's gonna be some significant playing time for Gleyber at shortstop until Didi comes back, Aaron Boone told the Post's Steve Serby this past week. Like every spring camp, situations will develop under the palm trees that grab attention. Last March it was how Giancarlo Stanton would take to left field, and what Miguel Andujar and Torres would look like. This time it is Sanchez who will draw the most attention in games which the score doesn't matter but performance will.